Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast. So today I'm going to analyze the business strategy of Helix PLC, one of the Sri Lanka's largest and biggest, most diversified companies. So I selected the Helix because it has successfully operated for more than 145 years while expanding both locally and internationally. So in this podcast, I'll evaluate the company, how the company has crafted and executed its business strategy using concepts that we learn in MBA 518 crafting and executive strategy module. So I'll discuss its vision, mission, and analyze its internal and external environment, then explain its competitive and corporate strategies, evaluate how strategy is executed, and finally review the company financial performance. So let's move on to the company overview. So Helix PLC was established in 1878, one of the oldest and most respected companies in Sri Lanka. So over the years, it has grown into a diversified conglomerate with operations in agriculture, transportation and logistics, consumer products, construction materials, textiles, plantation, renewable energy, and manufacturing. The company has employees around 38,000 and export products to many countries around the world. So one of Helix's greatest strengths is that it does not depend on a single industry. So instead, it operates across many sectors, allowing it to reduce business risks and remain stable even during difficult economic conditions. So let's go to the vision, mission, and strategic decisions of Helix PLC. So the vision of Helix is to become Sri Lanka's corporate inspiration. Its mission focuses on creating long-term value for shareholders while serving customers, employees, and society responsibly. So looking at the company's strategic direction, the four key priorities stand out. So there are sustainable growth, innovation, operational excellence, and international expansion. So Haley's continues to invest in new technologies, improve operational efficiency, and develop environmentally friendly business practices. So this strategic priorities help the company remain competitive while creating value for all stakeholders. So let's dig into the external environment of Helix PLC. So to understand the external business environment, I used a PESTO framework. So politically, government policies and regulation influence the company's operations, and economically, Helix has faced inflation, exchange rate fluctuation, and global economic uncertainty. So by socially, customers have increasingly demanding sustainable and high quality products. So in technology wise, encourage the company to invest in digital transformation and automation. So then the environmental focus factors has become increasingly important because climate change and sustainability requirements. So finally, the legal regulations required Helix to maintain a strong governance and compliance. So overall, despite of these external challenges, the company has adapted successfully. So let's dig into the internal analysis. Next, I analyze Helix using SWOT framework. The company major strength including its strong brand reputation, diversified operations, experienced workforce, and global presence. However, there are also weaknesses such as exposure to global marketing, fluctuations, and relatively high debt levels. So looking at opportunities in Helix, renewable energy, digital transformation, export and sustainable products offer significant growth potential. So at the same time, there are threats including increasing competition, climate change, then rising costs, and economic uncertainty. So overall, Haley's strengths and opportunities provide a strong foundation for future growth. So do you know what are the competitive strategies used by Health PLC? So according to the Porter's generic strategies, here is mainly follows differentiation strategy. So instead of competing solely on price, the company focused on innovation, product quality, then sustainability, and customer satisfaction as well. So this approach allows Haley's to build customer loyalty and maintain a strong reputation in both local and international markets. So the company's continuous investment in research, product development, and sustainable business practices also helps strengthen its competitive advantage over competitors. When we talk about corporate strategies that used by Health PLC, so they have adopted a diversified strategy by operating in multiple industries rather than relying on one business sector. So this reduces business risk and create multiple sources of income. So in addition, the company continues expanding into international market and investing in renewable energy and manufacturing. So these strategic decisions demonstrate that Haley's is focused not only on short-term profitable but also on long-term relationship sustainable growth. So diversification has become one of the company's greatest strategic strengths. So what do you think? Having a good strategy is enough to grow the business or in successful in the business? No, right? So having a good strategy is only the first step. To be successful, companies must also execute their strategy effectively. So Harris achieved this by investing in employee training, digital transformation, the strong corporate governance, and sustainability initiatives. So the company continuously improve its business process while encouraging innovations throughout the organization. So these actions ensures that the company's strategic objectives are successfully implemented and contribute to a long-term business success. So when we talk about the leadership and the culture, the leadership and organizational culture in Haley's PLC plays an important role in the success of the business. So the company promotes ethical leadership, teamwork, innovation, and accountability throughout the organization. So it also invests in employee development to improve skills and encourage continuous learning. So this positive corporate culture supports strategy execution because employees understand the company's vision and work together to achieve common business objectives.